Up in the driveway and takes off down the road. Karma's heavy metal music blaring through the speakers, and then silence. Looking over at the clock to see it's 4 o'clock in the morning, my heart cracks a little more. Not exactly a normal time to be going out anywhere. What he should have said was, I need to get as far away from you as I can. Rolling onto my back, I wrap my arms around myself and stare up at the ceiling. This time, I don't muffle anything. When the tears come, I let them fall and sob uncontrollably. What's happening to us?
Chapter 2. Karma. I'm a fucking asshole. I take what I want and push people to their limits by pure instinct, inflicting my wrath on my target until they give me what I want. Submission. The day Lindsey walked into the clubhouse was the day the beast inside of me staked his claim. Because of who her uncle was, she was forbidden fruit, and I was the kind of man who wanted to take a bite no matter the consequences. I wanted to break that wild spirit of hers, watch her come undone beneath me in pleasure. Showing up at our club under her uncle's watch meant one of two things. She either had no place to go, or she was a victim. For her, it was the latter. And we took care of that fucking problem within hours. And by we, I mean me. He wouldn't be a threat to her anymore, but she needed time to heal and to grow up. I had no choice but to wait until she was ready. So I waited, watching her from the sidelines, all while keeping any man who threw a look her way off of her. If she only knew it wasn't just her uncle who was keeping the little piss-ants from overstepping. Ironic, really, knowing the second she turned 18 I'd be the one chasing her, pulling us both so far under there would never be anyone else for either of us. I had her walking a path she never knew she was on until I was sure she could handle everything I wanted to give her. Little did I know how rocky that path would be, with her teasing, wanting me to take her at every opportunity. But I knew if I did and she wasn't ready, it would be a quick end to the plans I had for her. The long game was the only option. Years of back and forth, watching her parade around little fuckboys from college just to taunt me into action nearly killed me. Then I snapped and made my move. After that, the rest was history. She was mine. When she found out she was pregnant, I was truly happy for the first time in my life. Growing up with an abusive father, I felt like I was being given a chance to have a real, loving family with Lindsey and our baby, the one I never thought I deserved. Our child was my salvation from the darkness living inside of me, until Henry Tucker took it all away. I'd had a 10% chance of waking up, and the fact that I was still here was a miracle, according to the doctor. There are days I wish I hadn't, wishing that instead of me, our child would have made it. Now I'm just a broken man trying to hold his woman together and failing miserably. If I had the balls, I admit out loud that I've been going through the motions, pretending to be happy about being alive, and that the loss of our child didn't affect me as much as it did Lindsey, all for her sake. But today, feeling her tight pussy wrapped around my cock for the first time in weeks, the paltry hold I'd had on my emotions unraveled. Subjecting her to my dark spiral wasn't an option, so I left. I'm breaking her in the worst way, and I don't know how to stop the damage I'm inflicting on the fragile hold she has on her mental stability. She deserves more than this. She deserves the family she's always wanted to replace her lack of one. But being with me took that away. Shoving my large frame into my truck, I run like a fucking coward and head for the clubhouse. It'll be quiet this time of night, or morning, and that's exactly what I need. The farther away from the house I get, the more air I can suck into my lungs, albeit labored. Reduced lung capacity, the doctor had said. Lengthy recovery. Words that fuck with my head the more I replay them. I can't ride. I can't do the shit I need to do for my club. I'm just fucking breathing and taking up a seat at the table I don't deserve. The weathered exterior of the clubhouse soothes the storm inside of me, like the touch of a good woman. Parking near the back door, I slip out of the truck and head inside, cringing when the door groans. Apparently, clubhouse maintenance has gone by the wayside in the last few weeks. Fucking prospects. The place is as quiet as a sinner in church, just the way I like it. Most of the guys have their own places, only staying here when their old ladies are pissed at them, or they're too drunk to go home, or in my case, seeking solitude. I saunter over to the bar and find one thing that hasn't changed. The fridge is stocked to the brim with amber bottles from various breweries.